In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 mistakes to avoid when buying a condo in Surrey. Now, it's spring 2022, and as you're well aware, the market has gone nuts. The prices of detached homes have gone up, up, and up. Following detached, of course, are townhouses, and following townhouses are condos. And so what happens is these prices go up, fewer and fewer people can afford detached, and then fewer people can afford townhouses, and then finally condos. So right now, the most affordable product type is indeed condos. And as the local realtor here in South Surrey, White Rock, who has helped many people buy and sell their homes, I want to help you avoid 5 common mistakes that people make when buying condos. But before we do that, if you like this kind of content, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and that way more people just like you who like this kind of content will find it. Hey, my name's Glen Hopkins. I am a local realtor here in South Surrey and White Rock. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, feel free to click on the link in the description button, schedule a call with me, and let's start that conversation. Now, let's get into the 5 common mistakes that you want to avoid when buying a condo. So number 1 is only looking at beautiful homes. Most people, when they're scrolling through all of the homes online, they're going to stop at those photos that look really great. The room looks professionally staged, it's bright, it's clean, and that's where most people look. But I'm going to encourage you not to overlook the ugly ducklings. In other words, you're going to find photos online of homes that don't show so well or they're poorly marketed. This could be a diamond in the rough for you because most people will completely overlook them. And sometimes you can find a deal when you look at those homes that don't present so well. Also, if they've been sitting on the market for a long period of time or longer than what's the norm, then that might be an opportunity for you as well. The second mistake is not being fully qualified. It's really, really key that you understand how much you can afford. And that means speaking directly with your mortgage broker and getting pre-approved. When you're pre-approved and you know how much you can afford, then you're ready to make an offer. And it's really key that when you find the home that you like, you are ready to pull the trigger because you want to be, you want to have that opportunity to make an offer and to secure the deal before somebody else comes in and swipes it from under your nose. So know how much you're qualified for and also know your top dollar, how much you're willing to spend comfortably, and then also when you're ready to walk away. In other words, you don't want to overspend. The number 3 mistake to avoid is short-term thinking. Don't be a speculator. I really, really encourage you not to buy a home thinking that a year from now you're going to be able to flip it and make $100,000. Yes, we've seen that happen in the past, but the truth is that's not always how the market goes. There are downturns, and you could buy a home with the intent of flipping it to make money, but in fact lose your shirt. So I highly encourage you don't buy it for short term, but rather buy and hold. Over time, you're pretty much guaranteed to always make money in the real estate market, again, over time. So the longer you can hold, the better. In fact, if you can hold forever, that's great because then you can create generational wealth. Those homes that you hold on to, you can tap into the equity and buy new rental properties and investment properties. Number 4 is not fully understanding what your carrying costs will be. When you buy a house, it's not just what your mortgage payment is going to be. You also have to pay your strata fees, your property taxes, your property insurance, utilities, and so on. So it's really important that you have a budget and understand what you can expect to pay in total to live in this home. Don't make the mistake of overbuying. And number 5 is not being prepared. And the real thing here is understanding your numbers. What can you afford? You don't want to start looking at homes that in fact you can't afford. It's a waste of your time and everyone else's. And there's 3 numbers that you need to understand. Number 1 is what you're willing to pay for a property if you're not competing against other people. Number 2, if you are competing, what are you willing to pay? And number 3, what's your top dollar? What's the top dollar that you're willing to pay before you walk away? And when you know that number, you can go in with confidence. You don't have to be stressed out, and you're going to be able to sleep at night, which is really key. Know your top dollar. So that's it. Those are the top 5 mistakes people make when buying condos in Surrey. So don't make those mistakes. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to schedule a call with me. Just click on the link in the description below and we can have a chat about buying, selling, or anything to do with real estate.